My name's Tara, and I'm a 65-year-old retired college professor. I don't know anything about construction. So if I can convert a schoolie, anyone can. So let's see if I can. I'm cutting a hole in the bus today so that I can put this plug in so that we can eventually plug in should we need electricity outside of our solar and we want to stay at a campground or whatever. Anyway, I'm putting this in, and making a hole in the bus is a scary thing. So I thought before I used the saw blade that was the same size as what they told me on the package I would need, I should try to see how it works on here. And I have to tell you, it's huge. It's huge. This is way bigger than I need. So I will be going back to the hardware store and trying out a few more of these. That's how it goes. So I sized down on the hole saw, and now this part fits nicely through here, maybe even a little bit big still, but I should have read the directions, because it turns out that this guy needs to fit through and it's just not big enough. So I need a hole saw blade that's even bigger than the one I started with. So one more trip to the hardware store. And I now have to figure out how to get a blade, how to get the wood out of here. But that's what YouTube's for. It looks like the third time is the charm, and I finally got the right size, and it fits great. And this time I even did the little wobble thing with the saw, so the piece came off easy. So I'm feeling jazzed and we're ready to try it on the bus. So I was planning to put the electrical socket right where that divot that I fiberglassed over is. That was from the stop sign. But it's the wrong size. I won't be able to cut that hole. So I thought about it, and I'm not going to put it right next to the water because that seems silly to put it there, but I want it close by and on this side of the bus. So I think it's going to go right here at the back, and that should work inside. So now I just have to make a hole. That takes a lot out of a drill. We'll have to pause for recharge. You'll notice I had a little bit of slippage along the way, but you know, these things happen. I don't seem to be doing well with the saw, and it started to rain, and I'm gonna give it up for tonight. I'm only a little discouraged, but better to start again in the morning and maybe with some help. There's a hole in the bus, and this thing fits right in it. My friend Derek came over and he helped me drill the hole, and it's fine and great and wonderful. Of course, I didn't get the right wires for it, and weirdly, they didn't include screws. They told you very specifically what kind of screws, but they didn't include them, which seems very silly to me. I would have paid the extra $2. So I can't quite wire it up yet, but the big hard part is done. Yay! We'll need a little bit of touch-up paint around it, but still, yay! And here's the hole from the other side. So all I need to do is get that wired up, and then we can put in the wall, and the walls are all done. While Derek was here with his big strong drill, we drilled some more holes. This is the drain for the shower. And here's the drain for the sink. And so it's all ready for that part to be plumbed. So starting to look like a house, except there are lots and lots of holes. And it's cold out, so you can really feel the cold air coming up from there. So I might put something over just to keep myself warm. Okay, I have this wired up, green to green, white to white, black to black. It should be in good shape. I can put it right through the hole and we'll be done. Okay, it's crooked. I seriously need to do a lot of touch-up paint here, but it's on. You can plug into the bus. Whew. There, now that looks better. And so we have 2 different inlets into the bus. Done. We can bring power in and we can bring water in. Now mind you, on the other side of this, they're not hooked up to anything yet, but at least the outside is done. The back panel is in. Now that we've got the electrical all set, the wires come out the back, and so wires come out here, so they can then eventually make it around to the appropriate spots. And the water fixture, I have a little door so that it will be hidden away most of the time. I've got the outlet wired down below for the hot water heater. And that little divot out of the wall will be hidden by the bed. So it's looking all pretty good.